I'm next. Hi, yeah, I would like 1 ticket to the show tonight. Thank you. Oh my god, I gotta go get my food. I gotta go get my food. It's Reverend Devon. Hey, dude. Can I have your autograph? Never mind. There we go. That's the food court, right? Food court. Oh, long lines. Look at this dude. He's even waiting. This one has a line. I'm not going to this one. There's one right over here I can go to. Hi. Yeah, I would like one. I would like one. Ooh, that pretzel looks pretty good back there. 1 pretzel and a soda. Thank you. Oh, good. Let's go to the show. What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMGWTF, LOL FTWBRB, and welcome to episode 46 of Let's Play Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. In the previous episode, we did a lot actually. We went to the No Way Out, and we beat X-Pac. Hulk Hogan defeated Chris Benoit, earning himself a shot at the Undisputed Championship, and so on and so forth. And this episode, we actually have a Divas match, and I'm gonna play it. So let's play as Jazz, considering, you know, she has a bit of a crush on us, and she's probably a little angry that she's seen me talking with Molly Holly. I kind of feel bad. I mean, Jazz has a crush on us, and here I am just like, nope. And we actually get to see Diva's entrances. I could not miss this opportunity, nerds and geeks, to show off a Diva's entrance. Could not.
From Mobile, Alabama, here is WWE Diva, Molly.
I'm sorry about the quiet there, honestly. I was answering a text message from my good friend Raging Yoshi. But honestly, I'm really surprised to see Divas. I believe this is the first time we've actually seen Divas. Here is WWE Diva. WWE Diva. WWE Diva. WWE Diva. Okay, I gotta stop saying that. Alright. Well, I'm honestly really surprised to see Divas. Like, completely surprised. I probably won't be playing the Jeff Hardy-Brock Lesnar match, just because, as I said prior, I don't want to make all the episodes fully just a... You know what, maybe I will, just because this is probably my last episode of this recording session, just because, as I said, I was just texting my friend Raging Yoshi, because we are doing a versus Let's Play of not Smackdown, shut your mouth, that's the game we're playing now. We're doing a versus on the Crack Controller YouTube channel of the Kingdom Hearts 1 video game. And you will probably, if you want to see it, it should probably be up by now as of this episode, if you haven't already started watching it. So yeah, we're doing a versus Let's Play, and we're going to record some of that. So this is probably going to be my last one of this recording session. And yeah. So I most likely am... No, I will do it. I just said I'm going to do that match, because it will take up this entire episode, and I won't have to start another week of something. That way I have to do that, because once I start a week, I can't exit out. Either way, though, this is Jazz and Molly Holly. Molly has not become Mighty Holly. Oh, that was a 3 count, but okay. She hasn't been called Mighty Molly yet, and if you're unfamiliar, or you don't know, I should say, who Mighty Molly is, well, when she was the sidekick of the Hurricane, along with Rosie, I believe, because of he was a superhero in training, which spelled out shit and an acronym. Jazz, of course, was a very ferocious diva in the WWE. She was constantly called a man. A lot of people said Jazz is a man because, well, she doesn't look very ladylike, nerds and geeks, and she's very ferocious. She had one of the best feuds with, of all the divas, I should say, one of the best feuds with Trish Stratus, who honestly has had some of the best feuds ever with like Lita, Jazz, Mickie James. Trish Stratus is basically just the diva. She's the diva. I wouldn't mind seeing Jazz return to wrestling. She was pretty ferocious. Either way, though, Molly Holly is the apparent cousin of Hardcore and Crash Holly. Rest in peace. Crash Holly did pass away. And they had this little relationship with her and Spike Dudley, and I just always thought it was adorable because at the time the Hollys were feuding with the Dudley boys, so you had Spike and Molly. It was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet story, like the Dudleys and the Hollys don't get along, but Molly, who plays Juliet, and Spike, who plays Romeo, can't stay away from each other. It was adorable. It was one of the most adorable WWE relationships ever because it didn't have to do with, you know, sex and... Really? Do I need to do it that close to her? Okay. But it didn't have to do with, you know, sex and, like, you know, another girl being vindictive and trying to take Spike away, or another man getting into Molly. None of that. It was a cute little storyline between Spike and Molly Holly, and it was just nice. I mean, most wrestling storylines you see were like, you know, it dealt with like Stephanie McMahon, who loves Triple H and all that stuff. So, yeah. It was sweet. I enjoyed it. And I would tell anybody to YouTube that shit because it was... I'm going to YouTube it later now. Maybe after this recording. Because it was adorbs. Adorbs. And yes, I said adorbs. Sue me. Okay, next up it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Jeff Hardy. And I'm not playing as Jeff Hardy, so... Because for one, I don't like Jeff Hardy as a wrestler. He's okay as a human being, I guess, but... I don't know. I always, like I said this many times, every time I usually play as Jeff and Matt, I always say how I preferred Matt over Jeff. But, yeah. I don't really like Jeff Hardy, and, Brock Lesnar is fun as hell to play in this game. Along with The Undertaker. They're probably the two of the best superstars to play as in this game. Oh yeah, Jeff's one half of the tag team champions. They still haven't lost those titles. I will say at this time that Jeff was really over. Like, honestly, if he would have stayed with the WWE, he would have been a world champion. Of course, he did eventually return, but that's besides the point. We'll talk more about that when we eventually get to that point. But yeah, Jeff Hardy, huge success at this time. He was just getting himself over as a very popular superstar and trying to get over as a singles competitor. And I feel like he would have been able to done it. Or he would have ended up like Zack Ryder did. You know what, now that I think about it, him and Ryder have very similar careers. Both started off as tag teams, even though Ryder's tag team didn't last long. Both got over when they weren't supposed to get over, because Jeff Hardy got over because he was different and the fans liked him. Ryder got over because he created his own YouTube channel. And even though they were both over, they both were buried. The difference is Jeff Hardy did eventually come... Maybe that's what Ryder needs to do. Maybe Zack Ryder needs to go to TNA, wrestle for a bit, and then come back to the WWE. And next thing you know, he'll be a world champion, just like Jeff Hardy did. It's possible. That's what Jeff Hardy did. Alright, let's destroy Jeff. Oh my god, so much fun. Just that clothesline. Let's do it again. Oh, Jeff reversed it. This was actually Brock Lesnar's first feud. He had a feud with the Hardy Boys. And, well, he destroyed them, but he had a feud with them. Jeff, please don't move. I want to hit that. Yeah, watch, ready? Oh, come on, Jeffrey. Boom, boom. Now we just taunt him.
What the hell is going on here?
And catch. What? What just happened? This was Jeff Hardy's last appearance in a wrestling game up until, I believe, Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. And then he hasn't appeared in a wrestling game since, excuse me, he hasn't appeared in a WWE wrestling game. Actually, no, he hasn't appeared in a wrestling game because TNA has only made one wrestling game in their career. I think I might play it at one point. Who knows? But yes, he hasn't appeared in a wrestling game since SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 maybe, or 2009 possibly. I want to say he was in 2010, but that might have been the game he wasn't, you know, it was the first game he didn't appear in. Almost positive he was in 2010 though. Either way though, he hasn't appeared in a wrestling game since, because TNA does not make wrestling games very often. They've only made one, and well, Jeff Hardy isn't TNA, and he wasn't around when they made that. Nice drop kick. Either way, he's like the face of TNA now, basically, I want to say. Brock Lesnar, on the other hand, Here Comes the Pain was his last wrestling game. Or, I keep saying wrestling, I should probably just say, like, WWE. His last WWE game was in 2010. And, not 2010, duh. His last wrestling game was in Here Comes the Pain. He didn't make his return until WWE 12. And now he finds himself a mainstay in the wrestling series, it seems like. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna destroy Jeff Hardy. I will say something though. I don't dislike Jeff Hardy. He's just, I don't understand why he's as popular as he is. I mean, no, that's a lie. I do understand why Jeff Hardy is as popular as he is. But I always felt like wrestling-wise, his brother was better than him, and it always irritated me how Matt really didn't get much love when Jeff did. But I don't hate Jeff Hardy. I don't even dislike him. If anything, I would rather have him the face of the WWE, which he honestly, in my opinion, would have surpassed John Cena as the face of the WWE if he would have just stuck around in WWE. I said WWE way too many times in that sentence. But I really do feel like he would have surpassed Cena as the face if he would have stuck around. And I really feel like he would have helped CM Punk get over as a mainstay main eventer. And Punk would have... I know Punk's the main eventer now, but around the time his feud with Jeff Hardy was going on, he was just becoming a main eventer. So, after Jeff lost, it kind of seemed like Punk kind of faded away. Let's do this handicap match, shall we? We might actually lose. We might not. You never know. That felt good. I cracked my back, and oh, it feels so good. It's a cage match? No, I don't think so.
Yo,
It's Diamond Dallas Page. They gave him a motivator gimmick, which is kind of lame. I will say something though. When we got to Raw 1000, I believe it was Raw 1000, right? Anyway, when we got to that and Diamond Dallas Page, it wasn't at Raw 1000. It was the build up to the point with Heath Slater getting attacked by all these legends. But when Diamond Dallas Page came out after Slater's match with, I want to say Doink the Clown, who passed away. The real Doink the Clown at least passed away. But when he came out and gave Heath Slater the Diamond Cutter, oh, I was ecstatic. Do they come out separate? Why would they come out separate? You would think they would be a team. Alright. You would really think they would come out together since they're a team, but whatever. And why is Hulk Hogan in this match? You think they would wait to put Hulk Hogan in the match? Like, do you think they would make it X-Pac instead of Kevin Nash? Whatever. No, he comes out to this! What a spoiler! This isn't the Hulk Hogan yet! Hulk Hogan's in... No! You're doing it wrong! No! No, 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 no. Hulk Hogan's in the NWO still. I mean, he has his NWO boas and all that, but this is not Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan does not have this music yet. You're doing it wrong, shut your mouth. He's in the NWO right now. Whatever. Whatever. Way to ruin it. Way to ruin it, game. Why would they make this his theme right now? Nah, whatever. Well, whatever. Like, I can't really change that. I'm in this match? Alright. Let's try. Hulk Hogan's just gonna pander to the crowd, so might as well just beat up on Kevin Nash while we can. Build up as much momentum as we possibly can. Oh, Jesus. Either way, here's Hulk Hogan. First time we're seeing him in action. And he was very over when he came to the WWE. He wasn't really booed, nothing like that. Let's just say, just like when Daniel Bryan faced off against Sheamus at WrestleMania, everyone expected, you know, Sheamus to get the pop and Daniel Bryan to be booed, because that's what they were. Sheamus was a face, Bryan was a heel. But, it was the exact opposite. Daniel Bryan got cheered, and Sheamus really didn't get booed, but he didn't necessarily get a bigger reaction than Daniel Bryan as he should have. Same thing goes with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, who was supposed to be, you know, this evil face and all that, you know, leader of the NWO. And at WrestleMania, when he took on The Rock, Hulk Hogan was cheered. And I'm not entirely positive. I can't confirm this. This is just me thinking. I believe that they had bigger plans for the NWO, but because of Hulk Hogan's reaction, there was no way in hell they were going to be able to make, you know, Hulk Hogan a heel anymore, so they just turned him face. Right now, though, I'm actually very surprised as well as I'm doing against these guys. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. See what you nerds and geeks can do? Single fan reaction can turn someone either a heel or a face. Examples: Hulk Hogan, Daniel Bryan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh, and recently with Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know how I'm going to win this match, honestly. Especially since I'm on like the hardest difficulty. Remember, I put it on the hardest difficulty. You guys saw it. Hulk Hogan's really a showboat. I don't know if that's just how they made him in this game or not, but all he is doing is showing off to the crowd and every once in a while hitting me. Like now. Oh God, Kevin Nash. Boom. We're really holding our own. Probably should have tried to reverse that. DDP and Hulk Hogan have very similar ring gear, I just want to say. Oh, I really thought I won right there. I tried. God, dude. This is pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, nerds and geeks. Okay, we got a power bomb off on Kevin Nash here. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Get the pin, get the pin, get the pin, go! Oh, yes! You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever take you down. Oh my God, yes. I don't know how I won that. I'm completely surprised I was able to pull out the victory. Whew, that was awesome. That was awesome. It was amazing. Oh. I'm the biggest icon in this industry. You have the chance to go one-on-one with a legend. At WrestleMania. See, just bring it. How obvious can they make it as The Rock? You know what, though? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, you don't deserve the headline with me because Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble, and he doesn't do it. You know what? They have a name for people like you. It's called Flavor of the Month. He doesn't deserve to face me. Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble. Chris Benoit should be main eventing WrestleMania with me. Not Hulk Hogan. Either way, nerds and geeks, this is the end of episode 46 of Let's Play Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. If you have enjoyed, please do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and please subscribe if you have not already and you have enjoyed my content. And as always, my name has been OMGWTF, LOLFTWBRB, and I will see you guys in episode 47. So until then, have a great day. Bye-bye!